This video is for mature audiences only, because this game is disturbing as fuck. Also, this video is for mature audiences only because I said fuck. If you're watching this instead of playing Pokemon Sun and Moon, thank you very much. I appreciate it. Now, welcome back to Silent Hill Blind. This is Maya Hello, and last video was rough, because Sybil, I guess, got possessed, and, well, there's nothing we could do but kill her. We had to fight Sybil and kill her. It's like, did she have any inkling of life left in her when she was possessed? Or was there any hope? So, off screen, like I said before, I redid the fight, because in the last video, I used up way too much, way too much stuff. I mean, I didn't do that much better, but I have first aid kits at the very least. I think the only thing to be concerned about is the general lack of rifle shells. But, I mean, I also don't use the rifle that much outside of boss battles. And the rifle felt very necessary to use in the battle against Sybil. Now, it appears that we're in the hospital. There's this whole shenanigans with Alessa, who's revealed to be the daughter of Dahlia Gillespie. They did some weird shit that I don't know what was going on at all. So now we're back in nowhere. Lisa went down to the basement and tried to tell us a story, but then she got freaked out and then ran away. Now I have to follow her. This was supposed to be the hospital, but this is no longer the hospital. What? Great. Is that the elevator going down?
Being summoned. What happened in this town? What could be making things like this? I have a feeling if I take the elevator down, I'll find it. Cheryl.
Yeah, so after our encounter with Alessa, we never found Cheryl. There's still hope, but I don't know. So here's the thing. I don't know if this is going to be the finale or not. Judging by how I'm exploring the place, I don't think this is the finale. I think there will be a few more We're back here. What was with this birdcage? So these are oh, bullets, nice. I need more of these. Okay, so this probably won't be the finale then, because it seems like I need to... What's with the noise here? Yeah, so this probably is not the finale of Silent Hill Blind, because I suppose I need to take time exploring the place. This seems to be its own world, which I guess... What was that? Oh, it's a drain pipe thing? Oh. Really? I don't have the magnet, right? From before. Not that it's of any use since I got rid of it. And I know that magnet thing was... So maybe I need a valve. That's what I'll need. I can't interact with this period, right? Yeah, so judging by how I need to do stuff, this is far from the finale of Silent Hill Blind. That's okay. That's okay. More times together, right? What's with these markings? Phallic. Phallic. Gelach. No, it doesn't mean anything in reverse. Help. I mean, I see help in an AG. I don't know what it could mean. So this has the same layout as the hospital. But this has its own map. Ooh, save point. Nice. That's what I care about. Square hole in the center of the clock. Oh. Can I break it? Man, so much for interacting with the environment. Let's see. I wonder... Let me turn the sound up a little bit. It doesn't... I guess sound-wise it doesn't seem any too out of place compared to the previous parts of the game. Okay, now I'm back in an antique shop. So I guess that's the general theme of nowhere. We're just being taken down memory lane. Like, these are the days of our lives. Or something like that. Where did that come from anyway, that these are the days of our lives? That was a sitcom, right? One of those old sitcoms? I don't know, it's like a phrase, a common phrase nowadays. You know, these are the days of our lives. Come on! So, you know, I was like, it's gotta be a reference to something, right? Okay, antique shop has nothing for me. So it seems like this place has combined the antique shop and a hospital. Now this is the normal world antique. Hi. You're easily taken down with the hammer. Did I teleport? Because... No, this is the phallic door. I guess... No, this is where... It's interesting how the radio's now working now. I think there's a demon nurse up there. So what am I supposed to do? Yeah, there's a demon nurse, alright. I'm gonna ignore you and... No. Ophiel... Are those names? So... In the hospital, oh my god. In the hospital, there's a piece of paper with a list of names. So... I wonder if that list of names is related to the names we're seeing here. Also, I kinda wonder... Wait. Haggith? Yeah, I need to check back in that video then, and see what names are on there. So are we just not supposed to do anything with the key stuff? It seems like there's a lot of optional things you can do in this game. Sure enough, we're back into school, just as I had thought. In that case, I think I might want to pull out my gun because the hammer wasn't... Well, was the hammer good against those demon children? It might have been. It's also comforting to be back in the normal world school rather than the demon school, except there's only one desk. Oh, there's something inside. Go home, thief. Drop dead. Did I ever bother to read any of the desks in the school? Like, did they have anything written on them? Now I'm back here. What is... Oh wait, these are things I can use. Screwdriver and pliers. So I can use those for... the puzzle solving stuff now. Okay. There's gotta be a catch. It can't be this simple. Like, just got... Like, is there any rhyme or reason for throwing me back into the school and antique shop? Like, I know why we're being thrown back into the hospital, because, you know, the thing at the bottom of the hospital is most likely the most plot relevant thing we haven't answered yet. The one with a lot of loaded questions in it. So I'm curious to see if do we pick up anything that... Well, actually, screwdrivers and pliers. I don't think those are... Let's see. Use on metal and wires. No, I don't think so. Well, let's see if it works in that drain then. I mean, from what it appears like, it appears that I do need to use those keys that I can find here. Sorry about the noise. What is that noise anyway? It's like a bird. Well, duh, because it's a bird cage. So... Okay. I meant to be in a different room, but... It's a good reminder of... the fact that there's a key in the bird cage, so... I think this is the first thing I can work with. It's interesting, it's like, why these rooms in particular? There we go, we can use it now. So, key of Ophiel. Okay, so the keys are for going into the doors. So we need to find other ways to open the other doors then. So that was Phaleg. Or, you know, Phallic, as I'll call her. What is inside here? Well, more crap. Great. I love that I can't find a map. Is that a Ouija board? Well, until I know what to spell, then... Yeah, so here it is, the list of names. Wait, read... Yeah, this is the list of names I was talking about. Not related to any of the names you've seen, but... Lydia Findley, Trevor F. White, Albert Lords, Roberta T. Morgan, Edward C. Briggs. Yeah, I never really figured out what that was for, but... I guess now's the time to find out. And so, like, I guess these floors in the hospital, what's with these? 2? Is it like a balancing thing, I think? Like, how they weigh? No, it seems like they're like symbols. So 2 was the scales, 0 was the sharks, 4 is the ram, goat, okay, and 10 is crab. And can I look at these as well? What? Are these by any chance related to... These are related to the horoscope. This is astrology, pretty much. Okay, so... Are you asking me if I know the order of astrology then? So this is Cancer. 10 is Cancer. How many animals are there in the horoscope? Like, how many signs are there in the horoscope? 10? The thing is, I don't know them by heart, though. Or at all. This would be Pisces, then. 0 is Pisces. And... yeah, I don't even know what these are. I'll be honest, I don't even know what... So there's like Pisces, Cancer, Sagittarius, Capricorn. Is Capricorn even a thing, or am I confusing it with something else that's unrelated to astrology, but more like geography? Gemini, because I'm Gemini, but that's all I know. So like, if I were to say Gemini is... Wait. No. Look at this again. Unpress. No, unpress. What? So for astrology, does it go from 0 to 9 then? I guess it does go from 0 to 9, so... What is it? They gave us... So they didn't give us the number. Gemini... Is it Gemini, like, the 5th or something? So we got 0, 4, 2, and 10. 0, 4, 2, and 10. I honestly don't... Would it be all... Guys, I don't even know what... I don't know my signs for astrology. I don't know. I don't read a horoscope. I don't, you know, dabble in that kind of stuff. I don't use it for fortune telling, you know, for crying out loud. So many blocked doors, though. There was a nurse at the end of this hall in the other hospital, right? Like, demon hospital or no demon hospital? Well, there's a plaque now. Okay, so all I am concerned with is that horoscope thing. Names engraved on a lithograph. The Grim Reaper's list. Yes. Yes. The head count is said. Yeah. Oh, is it related to their age? Okay. Then a pathway opens, awaiting them the frenzied uproar. The fear of death. Wait, what? Young and old, lined up in order of age, then a pathway opens. So this is related to the other puzzle. Unrelated to the horoscope, but more related to the Wait. Are you like... How is this in order of age? Like 35, 60, 18, 45, 38, they're not in order at all. Like... Are they related to the horoscopes in any way, or what? Trevor F. What? And what is it supposed to spell out then? I'm supposed to spell something out. Am I right? But... Okay, so this is one big puzzle then. Something I have to figure out. Might have to try to figure this out off screen. And in the meantime, I might want to look at the astrology signs and see if I can find some sort of correlation between the numbers, the symbols, and the actual signs, because like I said, off the top of my head, I don't know the signs to begin with. Like, I only know some of them. Like, of course I know Gemini because I happen to know that because that's the one that's related to my birthday. But other than that, I don't know what scales mean. I don't know. I mean, this is Pisces, but how is Pisces related to 0? So, allow me to think about this off screen. Excuse me. So, I don't know if I managed to figure out the horoscope. Horoscope, zodiac, astrology puzzle, since I tried writing those horoscopes out in order and they don't seem to make any logical sense in terms of the numbers and signs. Like, the numbers that were given don't seem to make sense in the context of the zodiac signs. However, what I did was I decided to rearrange these names from youngest to oldest. And basically, youngest to oldest would be Albert, then Lydia, then Edward, then Roberta, then Trevor. What do their first letters of the first name spell out if you arrange them in that order? What if it's alert? Stay alert. That has to be it, right? Now, why alert? I don't know, but it should be easier to just use the D-pad rather than the control stick for this puzzle, but, well, I figured this out. What was all this about? I'm back here. Am I? Is this the same room as... Is this like the storeroom from before? Is it? Huh. And I'm back in the morgue. How appropriate. I'm in the morgue. You know, here's the thing. In the hospital, we went into the morgue, and I don't remember if the morgue was important at all. It seemed like it was strangely irrelevant, despite the fact that it's a place of dead bodies and all. You think a place of dead bodies would be more important in a game like Silent Hill. Is that the Star of David? What's with this game's sudden symbolism all of a sudden? Or is that the Mark of Samael? Amulet of Solomon. Is that what... Is that what it's supposed to be called? As you can tell, I'm not Jewish, so... Sorry if I offended anyone who's Jewish, and... Yes, I am... Game?
Harry,
Lisa, what's the matter with you?
I get it now. Why I'm still alive even though everyone else is dead. I'm not the only one who's still walking around. I'm the same as them. I just hadn't noticed it before.
Lisa.
Stay by me, Harry. Please. I'm so scared. Help me. Save me from them. Please. Harry?
What? What was the sudden movements? Lisa, why? Holy shit.
Lisa.
She said she's the same as them. She was just resisting. Does that mean that she said she was the same as all of them? And then when she seemed to embrace it, she not only became bloody, but is she turning into them as well? Ask doctor to let me quit being in charge of that patient. It's too weird. Which patient? Alessa? Still alive, but with wounds that won't heal. Who? The patient or yourself? Told the doctor I quit. Won't work at that hospital anymore. Is it Dr. Kaufman by any chance? The room is filled with insects. Even with doors and windows shut, they get in to spite me. To the hospital. Feeling bad. Need to throw up, but nothing comes out. Vomiting only bile. Blood and pus flow from the bathroom faucet. I try to stop it, but it won't turn off. Need drug. Michael Kaufman's drug. Help me. Is she on the other side? What happened to her? Like, I know what happened to her, but where did she go? And here's the thing I'm thinking about. She said that she thought that she was alone in this world, and she thought that it was strange. I have no idea how to solve this. I really don't. And I feel like it's completely irrelevant. Like, this is Sagittarius, and I don't know which number this needs. This should be Taurus. But what number would make sense? 6 or something? And would Gemini be like 8? Because Cancer is 10. But what about this then? Would it be... It can't be 1 or 2. Like, it might be an even number, but honestly, I don't know. Like, I don't want to get to the point where I need to try every single number out. Yeah, I don't know. I really don't. The thing is, now I have the seal of... You know, I should take a look at... I should look at the seal of Solomon. The amulet is a star-shaped object with 6 corners named after the ancient magician. Ancient magician. I guess Solomon... So... I'm not very knowledgeable about biblical tales, so... Did Solomon have magical powers? Some people say he might have, but I'm not in any authority to say whether or not he did. Also, the music is gone. I wonder if this Solomon thing would go onto the clock. Like, this is useless. So is this. Yeah, I'm at a loss. Oh man, Sybil. We've lost Sybil, and now we may as well have lost Lisa. So, with the way she seemed to have freaked out there, I have this thought. That maybe she also died. But she seemed to have resisted moving on, and that is why she was able to be in this world. But what does it mean for us? And the fact that Sybil and Dahlia and Alessa were also in this world then? What is the meaning of all this? I guess we'll figure it out later on. As soon as I can figure out the puzzles, my god. Alright, well thanks for watching, and goodbye.